I'm going to make it really short, and I'm sorry if I'm talking really with a really low voice because it has past midnight today. I was working on a lot of stuff throughout the evening, and I kind of forget about time. So here we are, doing a live stream past midnight. I rarely do this, so I'm really sorry that this is happening right now. So I think I want to do other stuff after this. So I'm having myself a nice cold drink. It's not actually a drink. If you see it inside, where's my camera there? Yep, it's actually a mug filled with milk and also cereal. It's enough to keep me energized, at least, and keep my stomach filled with goodness. So, as you see from the title and from the thumbnail, I will be doing some sort of like recap on what happened on yesterday's episode of Raw. Maybe before we get to do that, I want to talk about some future videos. So I'm going to work on the Elimination Chamber ending, and then definitely I will do um, opening for WrestleMania. Maybe stand and deliver as well, but it's just a small possibility. The big possibility is WrestleMania, and then the other thing is I, I was planning to do an anime opening on um, Resident Evil 4 remake. I'm going to do that, but not as soon as I thought I would be. I mean, the footages are already there on YouTube, and I could just pull them out. But the problem is, the YouTuber that I watch has not finished the game, so I'm waiting for that YouTuber to finish the game, which could probably take months. And I'm trying not to get spoiled. I mean, I already know the ending, but I don't want to get spoiled about what's happening in the remake. But maybe I just go like, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to make the anime opening. But that's not my main priority. My main priority right now is the Sami Zayn Elimination Chamber anime ending, and also the WrestleMania anime opening. So with that out of the way, maybe I could like um, address my best moment series. So as you can see, so far the views has not been great. I'm barely getting like 200 to 300 views. Well, some videos did get a lot of views, like this January part 2 video, it got like 570. But I was hoping that I would get at least like around 1,000 views in one of these videos, but none has hit 1,000 views, like at all. None of them have hit 1,000 views, which really hurts the algorithm of my channel. So I would appreciate if you guys watch the video. And there are some videos in this list that was re-uploaded. I would be gladly appreciate if you guys watch the re-upload as well. Man, I kinda missed the day last year around this time as well, when I was making a lot of money. Literally, the moment when, like around April to June, it was like my biggest payment in my YouTube history. I made around like $200. No, I made like $500 in a month. I After making that $500, my channel got copyright claim like all of the videos. Maybe if I re-upload those videos, they would get flagged immediately. So I decided to quit making those videos. So with that $500, I used it to treat my family members, like my parents, my little brother, and also treat my friends. Using it for like our daily lives. and those $500 have gone away pretty quickly in just a year. Like literally, $500 in a year. I could have. Well, if we're talking about past. If you're talking about past, you will always say that you regret a lot of things. You said that you could have not wasted all of those money because you could have like get more money elsewhere to get yourself a new laptop or a PC. That's my present time telling my past self. But if I'm thinking back to that moment, all I was thinking about, I want to make my mom happy, my brother happy, my father happy. I was like, I could do something for my family for once, and I want to treat them something. I remember the time when I brought my mother and my little bro to a mall, and I think I spent like little less than $100. Maybe for a lot of people who live outside of like Indonesia, it's probably a decent amount of money to be spent on a single night. But for me, that was quite a lot, and I'm just glad that I could make both of them really happy. Sometimes when it's nighttime, you always think of those happy moments and then back, like, uh, think back beautiful memories, but sometimes bad memories also come, and it got like, and you always talk to yourself in like these deep thoughts. But yeah, enough talking about myself. Let's talk about yesterday's Monday Night Raw. I'm sorry that I kind of went off topic there. I almost cried. Thankfully, I did not cry. So let's see what happened on yesterday's Raw. I watched it today, and it was quite amazing actually. There was a so there was a match between Io Sky and Becky Lynch, and also with Becky winning that match, a lot of people are speculating that possibly Damage Control is going to win on WrestleMania, would probably would happen. But I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to like predict that match yet because a lot of rumors are saying that there's a possibility that Becky and Lita wanting to defend the title on night 2 of WrestleMania. So maybe they're going. So there, in night 1 there will be a 6-man tag team match, and then on night 2 they will be defending their tag titles. But I only see one outcome out of this. Io Sky and Dakota Kai is not going to win the title anytime soon. Maybe ever again. Because I think they're going to break up the Damage Control after WrestleMania. I don't see the reason why they should stick together because this group does not work. The booking of this group has been terrible. When they actually got some wins, they immediately lost that momentum. And I feel bad for all of the members. And I feel bad for Dakota Kai and Io Sky because these two could have been like a great single superstars in the main roster. Definitely Io Sky. Definitely Io Shirai. I'm not going to call her Io Sky anymore. Io Shirai was the best name. Like, Io Shirai could have become like the next big thing on the main roster because she was one of the most dominant NXT Women's Champion a couple of years ago, and she was stuck in the tag team division for quite a while with Zoe Stark, and now she's stuck in the tag team division with Dakota Kai and Bailey, which is not a good thing. Not a good thing. And then Dakota Kai, she has been in tag teams most of her time in the main NXT. She was a single superstar in NXT UK, I believe, but she spent most of her time in the main NXT as tag team and also as tag champs alongside with Raquel Rodriguez, formerly known as Raquel Gonzalez back in NXT. And I think the Kai could become like an actual um, believable single superstar. Why I say believable? Because a lot of people could definitely become a single superstar, breaking up from tag teams, but not a lot of them could become a believable single superstar. I'm talking about like the heavy machinery, Tucker and Otis. Otis can definitely become a believable single superstar, but I don't see that happening with Tucker. That's why Tucker got released. The same thing happened with Enzo Amore and Big Cass. In the WWE, Enzo Amore is the only one that is believable going solo, but Big Cass was just not it. He just can't work by himself. That's what I'm seeing with Dakota Kai. I think Dakota Kai is going to become a believable single superstar if being booked correctly. Let's see what else that happened on Raw. Oh yeah, it looks like they're building um, Asuka as a great threat to Asuka, a great threat to Bianca Belair. And it looks like she's going to have an official heel turn at WrestleMania. I'm really hoping that because this is so far this has been like a face versus face build up, and it does not make any sense. Asuka should not be in a baby face, in my opinion. She has been like one of the most dominating uh, superstar on WWE history ever since her time on NXT. She was literally undefeated for like 900 days, which means like it's almost 3 years, which is crazy. So I'm really glad that they're actually going to put Asuka back in that direction. And I'm really hoping that she's actually going to take the title away from Bianca Belair. And then we got a match between Ali and Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins did two great crab stomps to Ali. And I'm actually really enjoying this new gimmick of Ali, which is like positivity Ali. And the storyline between him and Dolph Ziggler has been kind of entertaining, but it's just like a mild storyline. It's not like a major. It's like really minor in the in Monday Night Raw. And then Seth cut a promo saying that on April 1st is Logan's birthday, but no one's going to sing him a birthday song. They're going to sing him Seth Rollins' theme song, which is the Whoa. And I think this will be interesting because in WrestleMania it's going to be a battle of crowd chant. Will people sing the Seth Rollins' theme song more, or people will sing Cody Rhodes' theme song more? Because both of them are really catchy. Seth Rollins' theme song is like just like whoa, but Cody's theme song it has lyrics and the lyrics are really good. Like adrenaline in my soul, something something Cody Rhodes. Yeah, I mean come on, it's a really good song. And then we got the match between Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville versus Mia Yim and Candice LeRae to qualify for the women's showcase, which is quite a shame, really, that Carmel got injured because I'm pretty sure Sonya Deville is taking the spot of Carmella in this team. And this is basically a team of Karen and I actually quite going to be enjoying um, this tag team because they beat me and Candice LeRae and they made it to WrestleMania. And I would love to see this team actually win it all at WrestleMania to spite everyone they're because their character is literally to annoy every single person and to get booed out of the building, and they're doing it perfectly. That's why I want them to win because in the men's side of the tag team showcase, the babyface is going to win. So in the women's side, we need a heel to win, and nobody wants to see Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler to win. They definitely, if a heel is going to win, it has to be the team of Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville. This might be a hot take, but that's my opinion on it. And then the weigh-in segment between Brock Lesnar and Omos, that's just not it in my opinion. The segment was not that great, and then Brock Lesnar actually like fearing Bobby Lashley. It's kind of out of character of him. And why did they change his theme song, man? Why did they change Omos' theme song? Omos' theme song was amazing at the beginning. Why are they changing it to something generic like this? I mean, come on, man. And then we got the eight-man tag team match between the babyface and the heels of the male tag team on WrestleMania, and then a promo package from Finn Balor showing that he's going to bring out his demon on WrestleMania. So it's official that Edge is going to fight Demon Finn Balor, which I'm still not. I'm still not. I still don't want to get behind. I'm still against the idea of having Demon Finn Balor to fight on WrestleMania. And oh, talking about this match, someone or like a specific account, a verified wrestling account on Twitter, says that from his their own source, it says that Tony Khan is open to bring Christian back to like let Christian go back to WWE to have a brute entrance with Edge and possibly also with Gangrel, which something that I think it's capped. Tony may say that, but this is definitely a fantasy booking by the OP, by the original poster on Twitter. This is like, what's the source? Myself, myself is the source. Like, there's no way this is if that this person found a reliable source saying this thing. There's no way, man. This felt this felt um this felt made up, and I don't think Christian is going to come back to WWE for one night only. Especially, yeah, especially because he's signed with AEW. Maybe when Finn's still running the show, it might happen, but with Triple H, I don't think so. I don't think any AEW superstar is going to make any appearance on WWE ever with Triple H running the show. So let's get continue. And the eight-man tag team match, the babyface one. Who wow. Oh yeah, the Godfather WrestleMania promotion video or like trailer. It was amazing. It was amazing. Everybody's acting their best, especially Roman Reigns and Heyman. And then the person that got hit by the glass is actually Eddie Thorpe or Carl Fredericks, formerly known in Japan. So Eddie Thorpe is actually made his NXT debut literally this today, and his debut was not that bad. I'm going to talk about it tomorrow on a different live stream, but his debut was not that bad. But I just can't get around the finisher being a swinging net breaker. I always hate that as a finisher. A lot of people are using that finisher like Nikki Cross. Who else using the swinging net breaker? Um, I can't really remember, but a lot of people using that as a finishing move, and I absolutely hate it. I hate the way that people hate the usage of the overdrive. I know overdrive is like a really bad move. Overdrive is still number one, but swinging neck breaker is number two, in my opinion. We'll talk about it later. And then, Austin Theory got a promo before Raw went on air. He got a promo in an empty arena. He says that he does not need an audience because he's not doing it for the WWE Universe, he's doing it for himself. And he's going to demolish John Cena at WrestleMania, which is one of the matches I'm going to be looking forward to, especially since it was the opening match for night one. And not just that, Stacy Keibler just got announced that she's going to be inducted into this year's Hall of Fame. So far, we have four Hall of Famers this year. Rey Mysterio, Keiji Muto, the other guy I can't remember his name, and then Stacy Keibler. And then what happened next in the show? Oh yeah, Rey Mysterio versus Damien Priest. Rey Mysterio got attacked by Dominic Mysterio and in the match in disqualification. And then Legado del Fantasma came out, which might sell a match at SmackDown between Santos Escobar and Damien Priest, and it may lead to a WrestleMania match between the two, maybe at like kickoff show or like I don't know anything. Just give my man Damien Priest a match at WrestleMania, man. I feel bad for him. And then Gunther have a match against Dolph Ziggler, and well, it was pretty one-sided. And also a segment between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn backstage. Sami tells that Los Angeles is the place where they first bond together. I just found out that they were actually referencing to their time back in Pro Wrestling Guerrillas, PWG. So that was a really nice call out if that was correct, if that was true, and I think that was true. That was a nice callback. And then the main event, Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa. It was a great main event. The Usos was going to crash the party, but they got interrupted by Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And then Cody Rhodes actually beat Solo Sikoa in this match, which break his undefeated streak at the main roster. It definitely shows that the bloodline is not immoral. The bloodline can be beaten, the bloodline has weaknesses. It shows that Roman Reigns and the bloodline can be toppled, they can be dethroned, they can be broken down. They will get broken down, they will get destroyed by Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn at WrestleMania. So that's all of the recap and all of my opinions on yesterday's Raw. I will do another live stream tomorrow, which is like 22 hours from now, where I'm going to do a recap on the most recent NXT episode. So yeah, thank you so much for watching my live stream or watching my replay. My name is Defaja and I'm signing out.